Okay, so getting all the super glue off there. Gonna push the face back. Also looking at it from the profile over here, this bottom part of the eye is going to be recessed more. And then I'm sure that one is too. And I'm going to get this flatter tool. I'm going to narrow up the face a little bit. I think it's just too big. And I just figured that out. So saw that decision in real time. I knew I'd left a lot of eye area over there for a reason. And that's a joke because I never planned that well. But I'm glad I had it there. Just making these cuts on the side of the face just to kind of, it does kind of set it in there, and it also helps to give a better indication of, anyway, just what it's going to look like. I'm trying to use some words there that really are not necessary. Also, it looks like the chin's a little long. Maybe that's going to give me more wood out there and a better looking carving all the way around, I think. Did kind of think the jaw was too steep, and now it's not, so that's good. Or at least now I don't think it looks like it is. Still may not be right. I don't know, man, the grain right there, that's nice. I like that. Going to take a moment. I know this. What I'm going to do, well, I'll show this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this middle line back in, all the way down. And then I'm going to take a precise measurement to over here where the edge of the eye is. And then I'm going to measure the outside of this, like over here. Okay, that's about right. The eyes are set in at the right place, just everything else is out of whack. So what I'm going to do is get this glue off here, because I'm not going to want that glue on the final carving, so that's got to go. And that's a nice shape of the eye, so I'm going to use this shape. Going to use the shape of this I'm going to call it, looking from my point of view, from his right eye to form his left eye. So I'm going to shape this right eye. Again, that's looking from my side, from our side. I'm going to shape the right eye, get it pretty close, and then shape the left eye to match it. Go up here, guess you could use calipers and everything for the depth, but I just feel with my fingers. While I do this, like on the thumb, I notice this over here is fatter than this, but I'm gonna keep that because it'll give it character. May cut it off later, but for now I'm gonna keep it. Really just kind of shaving off stuff now. Okay, looking from the profile, I like that shape. That leaves me with some extra nose area. I'm gonna cut it down a little bit again. This is where it starts putting different character, a different look on the face. I'm about to go look up some reference material for a Native American face. And I'll just look at some different photos. I'm not going to print any of them off and go by them. I just want to get an idea of bone structure. And the temple area kind of goes, I'm going to have this go back in kind of more straight than the face. It kind of goes straight back. The head isn't really round. It's kind of pointed toward the forehead, and then the back of the head is the widest part. All I'm doing really is just balancing this thing out right now. Trying to balance it out. A couple things I do need to decide though is the headdress, and I do think I want to go with the wolf type. Okay, I'm looking at this and I drew these lines on there where I'm going to cut, and whole thing needs to go back and get more pointy, kind of flat. So I'm going to cut the outlines. Okay, so I got over there in front of that and cut these sides. Got this going back down a little bit more, and I cut down this side of the eyebrow, and it's still too much right there. That's close there. I can see this over here needs to go down. This side of the face looks like a different guy over here, so I'm gonna have to this needs to go this needs to go this way. And I also need to start shaping this mouth area. At this point, I just want to get this as symmetrical as possible, and then I'll change it up later, because I don't want to start with everything out of whack. To kind of even this up, I'm going to draw this center line here and just go straight on down. Then I'll get in front of that, put that in the middle of that chisel, and carve till that line goes away, and then I'll have pretty even chin. If that's where the middle of the lips are, that's going to be the bottom of the lip, the middle of the lip, and then the upper lip. So I know it needs to, all that needs to go back. And then this will need to go in a little bit, especially toward the bottom of the chin. Unless I was going to leave it a fat guy, and then I wouldn't worry about that. Okay, I've got a picture over there on my phone that I'm going to use to make a rather drastic cut. Take off a lot. And that thing looks deep right there, and it is deep. I'll stop there for today. Kind of sleep on this at this point. Well, see you next time.